Man, today it is. What's today? May. It's March 1st. It's the beginning of Women's Month, and what better to kick it off with an interview from none other than Zarria. Wait, what's your author name?
Zarria.
Zarria. I keep saying Zarria, and I've been saying that to myself, messing her name up. And I know it. I'm like, I know I'm messing her name up, but I'm gonna let her correct me on the show.
Yeah, Zarria.
So yeah, we got an interview with Zarria today. She's an inspiring author, and her book is actually getting some traction. If you don't know, you better find out. Lennox, can you close the door for me, son? Can you close the door for me, son? Thank you, sir. We had to close the studio door. You ain't had to slam it now. Oh, okay. But yeah, we got Zarria in the building today.
Hi.
Last week we had her other half. He was in here, but today he in here as the cameraman today.
we tried. We traded roles.
Y'all traded roles? Okay, okay. That's what a good relationship
On my
is about.
phone,
Trading them roles, baby. Partnership. You feel me? I like how you just brought that up. We gonna kick that off with that right there. But we got Fee in here. Fee, what's going on, man?
Man, blessed, not stressed, waiting on the tax to drop.
Like everybody else. You about to be one of them to get overnight successes when them taxes hit up.
It's just my time. I'm in line. I ain't gonna
How
lie.
about you in line? That's what's up, man. Man, if y'all, anybody that's been in Chicago this past week, y'all know we done had all 4 different seasons. These past couple days, it been hot, it been rainy, we done had some snow,
Freezing.
tornado warning. What was y'all thinking going through all this?
Man.
I know y'all like, man, it ain't nothing. We from Chicago. This it.
No, the way the wind was sounded was crazy.
It had a sound to it?
Yeah. You could hear it inside the house.
Oh, that little.
No, it was heavier than that.
It was heavy. It was.
Yeah. It was way heavy.
Yeah, it was. It was. It
I don't
was.
know what I was doing. I think I was asleep.
Through every day?
Yeah.
All the weather?
No, not the. Yeah. No, the tornado, the storm though. I was asleep doing that though. They said it's supposed.
I had a long week myself with working and job interviews and just having my sons. So things been a little hectic. But I'm here though. Today we gonna get through it. We got half what?
It's women's what?
It's Women's Month, National Women's Month.
Yeah, I just wanted because when you just said you had your son, and I'm thinking like, man, these women really like they the stuff, man. You for real, man.
They the sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like taking care of the kids, working, cooking, cleaning, everything they gotta go through. Like, man, they got it, especially with them kids, Jack. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out LX the One, man. Another radio host that we got on Windy City Underground, man. He's showing us some love in the comments. But
Wait,
what? What's going on?
I know.
Brother?
Wait, it's women's who?
Women's History Month.
National Women's History.
How many months they got?
It's only March.
Oh, they got birthdays,
Man,
New Year's
everybody
Eve.
got a birthday.
They got Mother's Day. They
This
got
man-
But
bro.
that's
They
the
got
month.
Valentine's Day.
That's the month recognition right here.
Women's Day. When we get a man's month around this?
Man, we probably, you know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you. We probably do got a month, but knowing us, we don't know what it is.
Right.
We don't even be knowing what Father's Day is. So how do
Because don't nobody care about fathers. Don't nobody. Hey, Mama's Day come up, boy. They got tickets to go see Mary
whoever
J.
coming to perform?
I'm trying
They
to
got
tell
comedy show tickets. They got dinner.
big dinners,
You
big
feel
dinners.
me?
But they deserve it though. They
Though.
deserve it. They deserve it. Y'all
We
deserve
both
it.
do.
So what?
Women and men.
So for National Women's Month, since he brought it up, what do we celebrate then?
All the women, their success, all the things that they overcame, that they doing right now. Everything.
Just celebrate women being women. Then that's what we
Women
did.
being women. And I feel like women have been through a lot. So the fact that we do have a month, that's very powerful because we need that recognition after all the things that we had to overcome with just being women.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to all the wonderful, the powerful, successful, independent, just the women that get up and go and get their own, man.
On
Just
my
shout
life.
out to all them women that's out here doing it and making y'all
Oh yeah.
all women that is look
Yeah,
great.
all the women who don't that's know how to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Know how to you know what I'm saying? You know, come in, come home, got a
Say they
good.
know how to do what they need to do.
Yeah, man, all the
Take
women.
care of home.
Yeah, take care of home, man. 'Cause I think a lot of that's been missing, man, especially in these relationships, in these households. You know, we be sitting up here trying to give our all into showing a woman that we love them, but I think women are really just not don't know how to, but just fell back on like keeping that man happy too, man. Because if that man happy, he gon' a real nigga. I'm talking about a real man. You gon' know that he love you and that, you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
that
sir.
appreciation,
Yes,
because
sir.
he gon' give it back. That loyalty strong. So yeah, shout out to all the real women, man, who cook and you know, man, come home and you know that
So we gonna I'm again I'm about to change gears and we gonna get to talking about your book. So I just want to
Yeah.
put it on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's show the
Yeah.
world here.
Show it. Show it.
So if y'all don't know, the name of her book is Live Through Hell. I'm gonna put it right here. Y'all can see it right there on the screen. Where can they find this book at?
You can find it on Amazon, or you can go to my website, which is www.livethroughhell.com, and it'll take you to a direct link on Amazon. And I also have some on hand. So,
Okay. If they hit you up personally, like
yep,
through a
if you hit
DM
me
or
up
something.
personally.
Okay.
Black entrepreneur. That's what I'm talking about.
So
Yes.
so without giving us the whole story, what do the readers or what can the readers expect from reading your book?
They
Like,
can expect all poetry. It's all poems.
okay,
It's
all
7
poems.
sections, and yeah, I got a lot of poems in there, lots to say. So if you want to listen, you can hear.
Okay, so it's an expression of things you lived
Yes.
through poem.
Yep, things that I went through, challenges that I faced, and I put it all in poetry.
So out of all, cause I'm scheming through it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. Which one is your best?
Oh, good.
Poem.
He jumped right
My
to
best,
it.
they all my best.
They all-
Everything
okay.
I write is
Favorite
my
thing.
best.
Right.
Which
but-
one is your
Right,
favorite?
right.
but,
Okay, right.
I was prepared if you asked me to read something.
Okay.
So-
Freestyle Friday.
We jumping
Freestyle Friday.
We ain't even 15 minutes in, and we jumping into getting a reading.
Freestyle Friday, baby.
So one of these poems, this is the section of depression. So
Okay.
this piece is on 123.
123. Look,
Yeah.
like we in church. Turn your Bibles to page.
Got a message for you.
Oh, wow.
Hold on now. I can't find it. Give me some time,
Okay.
Pastor.
123.
All right,
Here we go.
I'm here.
Motion picture. My eyes feel heavy like I never slept. Mouth watery from every secret kept. My mind keeps going and time won't stop. Everybody's pushing me down and I'm just reaching for the top. If my tears were blood, I know they notice. This is killing me, that's why I'm the coldest. But no one knows this. Wish I was in heaven, but I'm seeping into hell. Time is shifting back and not enough people can tell. Their voices sound like seals. My broken heart just doesn't want to heal. I'm broken into pieces like she shells. Looking into the open, I want to yell. I'm stranded with nothing, yet my heart keeps pumping. I'm stuck in this motion picture, looking at the life of the deepest blue. And I'm certain no one really has a clue.
Okay, well, look.
Snap.
Yes, sir. Let's give it up right there. Okay.
Thank you.
That was deep right there.
Yes.
So what were, if you don't mind me asking, what were you going through at that time period in your life when you wrote that? Okay. That's what's up. And how long? Because we kind of jumped straight to. Because I was kind of saying that whole you reading it for last, but we gonna
He
kind of
asked
go
me, I
back.
had
Yeah.
to give it.
Yes, sir. You was ready. But how long have you been, into writing poems and jotting down your thoughts like that?
Since I was 6. So I started very early. I used to participate in different programs at the school. And when I started, I had to write this section. They gave us like topics, and I remember in grammar school the topic I was going to Donahue. The topic that I had was changes, and I just started to write, and it formed like poetry. And ever since then, I've been writing. And all the time that I would be in my writing classes, I would always love for us to do poetry. Any section, any writing, free write, that was always me.
Okay. What's up? He
Nah,
going through the book.
I like this title. I want to read. I gotta read though.
Go ahead.
No, I can't because I gotta read the poem first though. But
Okay.
Like this,
you want us to come back to it?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back
after the music break.
I want to know why she got this title. Poison on the
Okay.
ball.
We're gonna come back to that. But we're gonna put a bookmark on that. We go. If any inspired you to want to do this or
Actually,
to want to write.
I would say all the writers, but my favorite, and I always stated, and I stated it last time I was here, is Langston Hughes.
Okay.
His poem about his mom, so mother to son, that was always an inspiration to me because I really liked the way that he was so deep with writing, and that's I feel like what kind of made me get into my details with writing, making sure that I'm not missing how I feel because that expression itself gives you the flavor to your writing.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, really all writers, all authors, every time, like I said, in writing class, in like world history, whatever you're learning, and those pieces, it was basically an inspiration within itself, everything that I heard.
Okay.
Just knowing, people was really putting their feelings out here.
Okay. It looked like you got somebody cheering you on in our comments. D Kappa.
Thank you. That's my homie.
Okay. They say they love this for you. Shout out D Kappa for chiming in, listening. Make sure you share the video so everybody else can see it too. But so now a lot of people when you are writing poetry, that is, they say it's kind of easy to be a poet and like a music writer. Do you think it's the same?
Honestly, no. But I get told a lot that it is. A lot of people tell me like I can't rap, and I can write a song to sing, and I.
Oh, it sounds like he might be the one. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah,
he an artist, and I know he probably be getting on you about it. You be getting on the shot.
He definitely tells me that it's possible and that I can do it. So I be trying. I've tried before, but I just haven't really gotten on the level yet to see
you gotta
how
find
I
your
want to do
comfort
it.
zone.
Yeah, I gotta get comfortable with it. But poetry right now, that's all me. But I am interested in one day like trying to write some songs or something like. Well, I really have songs written already. I
Low
just gotta
key.
get the flow.
You got a whole book full of them. That's where it start.
Yeah.
So I like that. I like that. I hope. I had this pulled up. I wanted to play some BGE Shano. Let me see if I still got it pulled up. Yes, sir, we do. So we're gonna jump into some music from your. I'm gonna let you shout it out. Matter of fact, we're gonna play
From my partner. Tune in.
What's the name of the song?
Show Me Love. This
All
is
right.
remix.
All right. We got it.
I don't want nobody, I just want your body. Come and put it on me, don't care who in this party. You ain't all I want, ain't nobody else important. When you bite your lips, baby, I know that you want. Tonight we going up, babe. Got some drink up in my cup, babe. Don't stop till you get enough, babe. Promise I just want your love, babe. Yeah, show me love. Oh. I just wanna dive in it. I just might go live in it. Know you like it nasty, babe. I swear that I'm fine with it. Hit it with my eyes closed. I can feel it. Baby, can I hit it in the kitchen when I'm in it? Gotta kill it. Ooh, ride away, ride away. Promise, babe, I'm here to stay, here to stay. Tell them bitches they can wait, they too late. What I gotta do, I do it all just for you. Come in and take your clothes off now. Let your body lose control right now. Come and let me snatch your soul right now. Come and let me take control right now. Girl, I'm all on you. I got so many freaky things that I won't do to you. First, can I rub your body down real smooth? Kiss between your legs, now your body can't move. Second, can I lift you from your head to your toes? Lick it in slow motion, watch your body explode. Now it's round 3, baby, get on top of me. I'ma rock your body, baby, put that ass to sleep. Yeah, I don't want nobody, yeah. I don't want nobody else. I just want your body, feel like I'm running in the rain. I've been trapped up in my mind and it's hard to make it out. Put my heart up in a cage. Cause every time I let them close, they take my heart and rip it out. Talk to the Lord about my problem. Hoping one day he gon' solve them, yeah. Swear I've been lost up in these streets, some niggas changed on me, but
slowly healing, falling low like a feather. One day I'ma shine, they gon' want me like some leather. I'm knowing what I'm worth, but I ain't screaming that I'm better. That move around, that's for the ones that's acting different on me. What got me blue is that I'm real, you get mad at it. Turn on your dog for a bitch, now that's a bad habit. I'm in the rain, but I ain't mad at it. I'm tryna run from my past, but it keep catching me. Racing with myself, I feel like Flash, get the stress from me.
feel like I'm running in the rain.
Drop top beamer, swear go crazy. Big Pippa, Jay-Z, UGK, beg your lady. I can rap my off all type of styles, beg go crazy. I'ma put the bag up, all in the club, with cash go crazy. Beats about to drop, ease about the spot, we We so nonchalant, still to beat the brakes off of dun-dun-dun. Running up a bed with the gang. All this money I could buy a bank. I'ma spend my summer in the bay. In the Hummer looking like a tank. If money talking talk like Ricky Lake, I get money all 50 states. I get money like 50 ways. Act your wage, not your age. It's a different level, different page. On another level, different lane. Different type of legend, different stage. Special type of preference, the fame.
Paying for the VIP, everything else on me. I'm different. Big change on the TIP, on phone them beats and the gang gon' flip it.
It's a different level, different page. On another level, different lane. Different type of legend, different stage. Special type of preference, the fame.
Put a bitch on a real high pedestal, cash you a fool in the baby, let it go. Miss never had to do too much. Bag on deck, don't need no clutch. I smoke in the club, big wood, no dust. Pass that, pass that. And I don't switch lanes, I ain't in a rush. Red light, no stain, cause you know I bust. My gon' ride today, nigga said that don't hide today.
You ain't like that.
But the baby got me acting all type of ways. Bees told her we different. Broke, stay distant. Floor seats when I'm courtside. Y'all got the gin and ambition. You late. Now scratch that nigga, you fake. Now you wanna ride my way, cause it got paid. You got sick and tired of that lake. Stop playing with her. Don't talk to me, talk to my cash app. Big streams, let me see that ass cap. Big dreams won't make a clap. Big cash drop bands, match that. Paying for the VIP, everything else on me, I'm different. Big change on the TIP, on phone them bees and the gang gon' flip it. My grind on the money mission, plus I got it in they feelings. Never slipping out, wanted I spend it, I got it back now, I'm acting different. That money got me acting different. Yeah, now it's my time and I can feel it. Can't step to me if you ain't winning. My hustle got them in their feelings.
It's a different level, different page. On another level, different lane. Different type of legend, different stage. Special type of preference, fame.
Yeah, so different. So different. It's different. Ha. It's different. It's different. Yeah.
Have that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me, they're saying this is what he want me to do. And, Cleveland, this is for you. Oh.
If I don't believe in nothing, I believe in the land. If you from out of town, you would never understand. Something like LeBron James, this feeling I can't explain. We the champs, crown the king, just the rain. We coming from the believe land, believe land, believe land. We coming from the believe land, believe land, believe land, believe land.
I've been all in, no bandwagon, no false flag, stay true to mine. Been told y'all that we on the rise, but y'all ain't see it like you was blind. Promise on the King James entry, keep pushing, keep going, run the city, Jesse Owens, that's how I feel every time I'm flowing. Running that track at like 2 minutes flat and I'm hurdling obstacles, no looking back. And the feeling I get when the critics attack is the same as Drake had with that track back to back. Cause this is believing Cleveland on the map, we elect every monsters, we on the attack. No mistake by the lake, man, the feeling is great. We're not leaving the city cause we here to stay. Zero love for my haters, what? Though we was on hiatus, no.
This is the Weekend Takeover coming to you live from Windy City Underground. We just had Show Me Love by BG, Shano, and Rain. I believe, yeah, different. And then Division 3 was Believe Land. I don't make the names of this stuff up, y'all. I'm not trying to butcher nobody's song though. But we back in the interview with Miss Zarria Alex. See, I say it every time. I'm a mess it up. Zarria Alexander.
Yes.
I'm sorry. He was posting this post. We had to let that go. But no, for those that's just tuning in, we are interviewing Zarria Alexander.
Zarria.
Look.
I'm thinking, do you mess with a girl with that name or?
First of all, I got this. I teach, so I work in the schools. So I mess up names all day long. Don't you know that meme they had where they was reading the kids' names on the that's me. I'll be messing up names all day long. So please do not hold it against me. Do not hold it against me. Zarria, like the little girl from Parent Trap.
What was that? And what was the name you were saying?
Zarria.
I might have to name my daughter Zarria.
But anyway, for those that don't know, we in here, we're interviewing Zarria Alexander, aspiring author. If you haven't heard of her, y'all can go follow her at Zarria Alexander on Facebook or Freedom
Voice Poetry.
Freedom Voice Poetry.
I am Freedom Voice.
And on IG as well, right?
Yes. IG and TikTok.
And where's your book for sale at again?
On Amazon. Everybody can find it on Amazon and also on my website, which is livethroughhell.com. It will send you a direct link to go to Amazon. So $15.99 on Amazon. If you don't have Prime, you have to pay for shipping. If you got Prime, you get it for free. And then I got some on hand as well.
Okay. I know we had to put a bookmark in one of the questions that my boy Fee Baby had. He was waiting on it, so we're gonna let him go on and get his questions off now.
Yeah, no, I really had a question about this one poem. It was called
Poison on the Pole.
Now it's called It Hurts.
Wait, he said poison on the pole at first.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what he said first.
Yeah, but I didn't want to get too what's the word? Y'all know I can't
Toxic. Right. He can't even say the word.
Can't even say the word. When I was like prison on the pole. I was like, oh man. Like
really getting into it.
What was you thinking about with that name?
Like prison on the pole, like
not prison.
Like
poison, not prison.
Oh, poison. Right. I get it's the like I was like I was like, dang, that's a wicked bar. Like I could tell my girl, like, come on, girl, come on, hop on this poison. This poison.
He definitely gonna be spilling some poetry.
Hop on this pole to get this poison in you, baby.
Yeah, right.
I like that. But no, it was the one point. It was called it's called It Hurts, and I want to know what really inspired you to write that poem, because to me it seems like you was touching to people or trying to reach out to people, you know, about just them because this touched me because I didn't did such I done did so much for.
Were you feeling depression?
Yeah, but it felt like that. You was trying to, you know, like that.
Come on, take your time.
Yeah, I got
you were in betrayal. So
is that betrayal? Yeah, it's like the people that you, it's the people that you know that you
trust the most.
Yeah, hurt you the most, and I like what made you inspired you to really, you know, touch on that basis? Because I done lost good friend. No, it's called It Hurts on page 91.
It hurts.
I done been betrayed by my best friend 30 years. You know, family members, even my son. You know, I had issue with my son where it was like dang, you know what I'm saying? But like the people that you love the most hurt you the most. So what it really inspired you to really, you know, touch on that level and name it? It Hurts.
Just what you said. That basically it be the closest ones to you, and you learn that with going through things. And basically that's what I overcame. Like knowing that, you feel me? A lot of people that I put first, they kind of put me last. And basically while writing it, I just came up with the title, It Hurts, because it did hurt, and it still hurt. You know, when you feel something is real, then you go through it, but you go overcome it, and you go look back knowing what you had to go through. So basically, when I look back at that moment, I know that I went through some hurt. You know, the people that I didn't expect to hurt me, they did, and that's how I felt.
Yeah, and you know, it's a lot of people that can relate, like Fee was saying. There's a lot of people that can relate to that, because I myself, I definitely can relate to that. people that you found or hold near and dear and close to your heart, you feel like they're gonna be the ones to be there for you when you going through your little trials and tribulation, and you call and you reach out for them, and you be,
And they ain't there.
they is not there. They don't even answer the phone.
That be the worst. That be the worst hurt though. Like
It do.
You know, because I stand on like this one of my biggest principles. Like, if you do something to me that I won't do nothing to you, I'm not gonna mess with you no more.
Yep.
That's just me. Like, it got to be something like, you know what I'm saying, extreme, but like not extreme.
Basically,
But
it shows you that their loyalty is different. So it's like
Right.
you basically not surrounded by the same people as you. You're not equally yoked with them because they doing something that you wouldn't do. That's going against what you would do. So basically, you finding out who really ain't for you.
yeah.
Sometimes you need to find that out, though. You need to
Definitely.
find it out sooner than later, in my experience, because I don't want to be later on in life going through something.
But
that-
sometimes you end up finding out later, and I mean, it's still that you find out. You just,
Yeah.
it's just gotta be something like I said that you overcome. So
Do you think people in that situation like be too comfortable, and that be the reason why, like, because they might see the signs, but
I wouldn't say comfortable. I think it go off your loyalty. Again, if you love somebody, you will kind of let them keep hurting you until you realize that you got to break off from it. Because, like you said, it come in later. Sometimes you would go past and you will forget, or you won't notice.
yeah, I gotta let this girl go.
No. Hey, I think he needs to sit down and read your whole book. Like your
I gotta let her go.
Read it in one day.
I gotta let her
Like, bring
go.
you to an understanding.
I ain't heard. Hey, she soon she knew I was getting a little text money. She called me. I ain't heard from her in months. Yeah, I gotta let her go.
So I want to ask this: would you say what would be your range of audience for this book?
So like on my audience that I put on Facebook, I put it like from an age of like 17 to 65 and older, because basically, cussing, some sexual things, a lot of stuff that you wouldn't experience until you get to those age groups. So basically everybody though, but I'm able to talk to everybody. I'm an artist and a person that I'm very comfortable with expressing myself to a lot of people. I am, a role model to a lot of young students and young girls. So I can really speak to a lot of people.
Okay, that's dope. And I like the fact that you said you were a role model to a lot of young people and stuff, because that's what it's all about, man. Being an inspiration and a guiding example for the next generation behind us, because, man, they need it.
Yeah, and we got to be the change that we want to see.
Yes,
a lot of
sir.
people
Yes,
used
sir.
to tell us that. I know I remember that from growing up. And so we got to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I should say. I'm saying yes, sir. But no, I'm just looking at the book, like I'm just taking it all in. Like who helped come up with the artwork? This is very
the
if y'all can see
illustration and the cover. It was by my publisher's team. So Don, her name is Don. Where is it? Should be in here.
Let's see.
Don Jordan Jones. She's the one who made my cover, and she basically went off of my idea. So after I published, when I started working on the illustration with her, she basically just went off what I basically said, and the cover is basically, it symbolizes freedom. So I am Freedom Voice Poetry, and I believe that my poetry is me freeing myself. It's freeing my spirit, basically freeing my soul. I no longer feel trapped or worried or feel like that I can't talk about the things that I went through, because now I overcame it and it made me me. So the symbolism for the birds being free out the cage, that's my life. Like, my stories is basically being let out right now.
Okay, that's dope.
So how was it? How was it hard trying to balance, trying to write a book, being a mother, everything else, that you got going on in your life?
It was real hard. So I talk about this a lot because I actually just did another interview, and they asked me that, like, did I have a little standstill? And I did when writing, because my uncle passed away in April of 2020. And I had to submit my work on July 20th, I believe. So I did end up submitting on July 1st. But he ended up being my motivation to finish, and I strived to finish, even though I had got to a point where I couldn't write. because I was like so devastated. It was a death that I never thought I would experience growing up. And then also I had just became a mother in 2020, so that was a lot. It was a lot. But I used both of those things as my motivation. I knew that I wanted to leave behind a legacy for my kids, which I am now.
Very important.
I get to show my uncle, I know he watching over me. Like, I did it. That's what I wanted to do. He know that I talk a lot. So he like, I know he proud of me.
That's what's up. They tell me the same thing. I need to put a book out because I talk
And
a lot
you
too.
should.
But it's something I've been thinking about. It's on the shelf. I got some stories that I want to get out here. But my thing is, I don't know if I want to do a book and or a movie. You know what I mean?
Both is possible.
So that's where I'm at with things. I'm still in what they call it that brainstorming construction stage of everything and putting things in on the ground. I'm on the ground floor trying to get things off the ground, basically.
Well, make sure you put it down. I always tell people that's how you start. Putting it down, putting it on paper so you can see your plan. You got to really visualize it so that you can bring it into presentation.
I told myself I've been reading this book, Atomic Habits. So I had told myself from what I've been reading and learning within this book, it said if you are going to do something, try to do something a little bit towards it today. So I told myself I'm gonna try to start writing at least one page or a couple paragraphs in my notes per day towards whatever book that I'm trying to put out.
And whatever you write, you could always end up taking it out or putting it in. So that's kind of how like my book formed. These are poems that I wrote throughout different time periods of my life. But when I ended up writing my book, putting it all together, I got a piece from over here, a piece from over there, different pieces that I had wrote, and I ended up making it fit within itself.
Just like the artists do in the studio. We might got a little verse here, a little verse there. We got a hooks in there. We gonna put it all together and make it a song. What's going on, Chuck? Shout out to Chucky Visions, man. You know, if y'all don't know, if you in Chicago and in the basketball realm, we gonna do a shameless plug. And you don't know about Chucky Vision, man. Yeah. If you don't know who Chucky Vision is, man, you better
lost.
ask somebody.
Yeah,
man.
you lost out there.
But yeah, back to the interview. But yeah, that's definitely my plan of trying to get something, every day, at least jot down something towards getting that book done.
So I'm saying, you gonna make a book about your life, or
No. I want to take just some different experience. What happened in my life. It's just some different things I went through, told in a story with fictional people and fictional characters. Just something to get my feet wet. I know I could do that real easy.
Right.
You know what I mean? That wouldn't be hard.
It definitely won't.
But it ain't about me. It's about you today. Right. So this the only book that you got out so far?
Yes. So far, this is the first of many. So I am in, the process of writing my second book.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yes,
When can
I'm
we?
hoping to publish next year, and then it'll be released the year after. But I'm definitely in the making right now.
you got a name on it?
Not
telling.
too much.
Yeah,
See, I know the.
I can't say too much.
You can get a name out.
I can't say too much.
You
But
know.
what I will tell everybody out there, all the audience, please be ready because it's gonna be featuring trials, tribulations, and testimonies.
Okay.
So you got this book right here.
A poem.
Yes, it's gonna be poetry based. Yes.
So this book, this new book this gonna be like what people stories in it.
No, it's gonna be similar to the first one.
Oh, okay.
So back to what I went through, but I'm giving people code.
This the next stage after
It's
this.
next stage.
Okay. So I got you.
Yep.
I'm following you.
So I need my readers to stay tuned because this ain't it. This is just the beginning. We here.
So, like in 5 years from now, where do you see yourself, Miss Zarria Alexander? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself being very successful, having many books published. Hopefully, that'll be book 4 or 3. And with my kids, living my life, living free.
Okay. And this is another question I wanted to ask. They coming back to me now. So, growing up, everybody used to have to read different little books in schools, but they had those little raunchy, those little hood little books.
I had the Blooper series. Those were my books.
Did you used to read those? Like
Blooper series for sure.
They had the Sister Soldier and all these different little
Tears of a Tiger. That's one of my favorite books.
Y'all was smarter than me. I was in that LD class. The class you walk past, they throw a tissue at the teacher.
He wasn't in there reading books.
Yeah, I wasn't. I ain't know how to read grade I ain't started reading like 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah, I used to always love reading. It definitely was always interesting to me. And then my mom, she used to make me read. And my mom, she loves to read and write. I didn't even know that until I got older, that she was in school for journalism, things that I did. So
that's where it come from then.
I literally took after my mama.
Right, that's where it come
crazy.
from.
The same. To do video way back when, like, what stopped you?
Hey, sometimes it be like that.
Yeah.
But then other people, like, you inspire somebody and somebody inspiring you.
Yep, that's how
it all go full circle. Like we were saying last time, it's all connected. So
yes,
that's the interesting thing about it. And that's what I'm learning. It's all definitely connected because I never knew me and my mom was like that.
So, what would you say did I ask you that? What did you say your favorite book was growing up?
Oh, I said Tears of a Tiger. That's one of my favorites.
So why that book?
Because it was real deep. I don't even remember right now what it was about. I think it was about a guy and his brother, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. Different writers and different videographers, a lot of like movies and the way they put videos together. I sit and watch. We talk about it all the time, me and my partner. Like, I be like, I love that. I love the way people put stuff together. And that's just like me and my writing. My grandma always told me, like, I got a way with words. I got a way with putting my words. And I read stuff that I wrote all the time, and I be like, I'm wrong. I put stuff together without even trying. So
you definitely is raw at what you do. To be out here at this level of professionalism, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people like myself don't even get this far. For real. Because I've been thinking about the book thing for probably about 3-4 years now.
You gotta get it out.
No, you inspiring me. I'm sitting next to the inspiration.
A lot of my family members and friends been telling me that too since I, have published. A lot of people have been in connection with me all my life, saying those same things. But now, like you said, seeing it, like seeing somebody that you know,
exactly,
or seeing somebody that you weren't expecting, and they did it, it's inspiring, and it lets you know that you can do it, and that's my message, really.
Especially to the little black, lit girls out here, you know what I'm saying?
Young women, we gonna say you look good.
Lit girls, young women.
National Women's Month.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Look,
shout out to all
we gotta get a good little Lord over there because they acting up out here. But to all the women out here, man, it's definitely inspiration.
Yes, it is.
That's why I like talking to kids and teenagers too, so that they can know, like, and being in my community and doing different things in my community. I'm glad that I'm able to show people that they can do it too. And when you know that at a young age, you can be unstoppable.
So, do you ever think like you would jump out of your comfort zone and start writing like, stories or, just other than poems?
Yeah, I got some stuff I already wrote that's just like, it's just written. It's not any poetry or things like that. I could write anything. So I definitely think I might step out of my comfort zone of poetry one day and release like just a regular book, or even try to do a children's book or anything.
How much does it cost for you to write somebody's story?
What you mean?
It depends on their price.
Like somebody else's?
Yeah, like
Like if I wanted to sit here and write a
I've been
book
asked
about fee.
Yeah.
I've been asked. So it basically depends on the person.
People do, bro. People
What's that about?
Like a ghostwriter.
No,
Yeah.
but they call it an autobiography when somebody else write it about somebody else, and then it's a regular biography when you're doing it about yourself. Right? Am I correct on that? Okay. So that's what you're talking about, an autobiography.
Well, that was, I don't know.
Look, now you got me thinking. I think it's the other way around. Yeah.
So you doing it by yourself is an autobiography.
Yeah, I believe so.
And you doing it about somebody else is just
It's
a biography. Okay. So you mean if I wanted to write a biography about me, about James C. Jones?
Yeah. How much that be charged?
That'll be a discussion that me and you will have.
Right.
Okay.
The person who will write it for you.
9 times out of 10, they probably do it like a contractual thing. So where we have a contract set up to where whatever sales we make, you get a percentage and I get a percentage. Type thing. I think am I correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's about right. And like I said, it still go off the person who's writing it itself themselves. So they'll really, give you how they want it.
Okay.
Right, I got it.
Now you got him over here thinking he gonna pay somebody to write him a book.
Look,
I got a lot to say too, boy.
Just give me, I need all the details.
These rats out here.
Sit down with them and go over every point of their life that they can remember.
Everything that you want included.
I swear. Oh, my mama. Oh, I've been through it.
You done gave him an idea.
I tell all the women that did me wrong. Put y'all in my book.
Man, look, that's why with this first song we about to jump to. Look, the first song we about to jump to in this next music break, man, is The Real Relationship by artist named RMG, man. If y'all don't know what you listening to, man, this is a weekend takeover coming to you live from WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. Who that? That's Taj?
Yeah, that's Taj.
Oh, Taj. Oh, shout out to Taj, man. We miss you, baby. But we about to jump into this song right now. Y'all keep it locked.
Different faces like emojis. I'm ballin' like Shaq and Kobe. Now she acting like she know me. When homies turn into phonies, I'm trying to and she with me when I fall. I've been right here. It started a long time ago. 'Cause girl, you know me. Girl, you know me. My heart's a place that you can't go. Sometimes I gotta call you up. I wanna feel your love when you ain't picking up. And I've been so low.
And now I'm just all in your brain. Loving just driving you insane. Giving you fame, giving you all that you say. Got me just feeling away. You carry yourself and you sway. I've been confidential, you got me forgetting the way. I just get you in days. A taste, I find you second guessing the background of my lessons. 'Cause girl, you learn it right. Don't fear this height. We going high, she feel the hype. I felt the nights, the lonely nights. Just in my studio.
walk down my block. Hop out with the Glock, walk down my ops. Pull a kick, dope, but he get out my spot. I'ma make them count when I let off my shots. Let's go. Never been a lick, this ain't that. For them blue faces, you get wet. Count more bodies as I count more racks. Niggas faking like they gang, they not slime nor slack. Let's go. Then they feelings, but I ain't got no heart. Never like me, I don't want them to start. Push those busy buttons, then you know he gon' start. We done bag more in this than a grocery cart. Taking change for some clout off lanes. I ain't no rapper, I jump off stage. Dug his own grave, shouldn't have spoke on the game. Yeah, I know, killed the nigga, you just post on your page. Ha, get mad cause the can't keep me. Married to my chopper, hold the street still need me. Gonna live your life, you better off with Obeezy. You would die young, just like Easy. Again, with an attitude, just like Drake. Choppers on deck, better not play. We some wild young, we ain't fucked off with lame. GRBMG, the new NWA. Nigga one dead, walk down my block. Hop out with the Glock, walk down my ops. Pull a kick, dope, but he get out my spot. I'ma make them bitches count when I let off my shots. Let's go. Never been a lick, this ain't that. For them blue faces, you get wet. Count more bodies as I count more racks. Faking like they gang, they not slime nor slack. Let's go.
We just jumped out the mall. Squad moving like we is the mob. Told my that we finna ball. All we ever wanna do is ball. Closet like I just jumped out the mall. Whole squad moved it like the mob. Told my that we finna ball. Ain't no secret that we finna ball. That's on God, that's on God we trust. That's on God, that's on God. That's on God, that's on God we trust. That's on God, that's on God. How we hop right back to ball when we just jumped out the mall. We split the up, now it's on. We hit the streets and now it's gone. That pack came in, I got it all. I told my plug I need it all. I had to grind up for my squad. Came from selling on the job. Shorty sexy, I sex you up. Lick from your neck, my tongue go. Go tell your job that you requesting off. I beat that shit up to the early morning. I don't flex, I just usually start. Like my women, like I roll my. Not on pill, but I feel my car. She love my vibe and can't get enough. Cause I'm on 10, I'm gon' win, that's for sure. Cause I'm alright, I'm okay, and I'm on go. Used to stab out in the dark, either play or the park. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feel like we just jumped out the mall. Squad moving like we is the mob. Told my that we finna ball. All we ever wanna do is ball. Closet like I just jumped out the mall. Whole squad moved it like the mob. Told my that we finna ball. Ain't no secret that we finna ball.
Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB. Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB.
This is what I rep. D3, CO2, 3MB, ENT. Yeah, that's my crew. I'm hype, man. Thought you knew I could flow. Just in case you didn't know. 1, 2, here we go. See me on the dance floor, jumping up and down. While my people rock the stage, I be rapping in the crowd. With the threes in the air, three, scream it loud. Got some rock bottom, we need another round. Drop Joe, Kong, Codeine, Ghetto Joe. That's the new Cleveland movement. If you're down, let's go. If you're not, step aside. I'm always down the road. D3, 3 fat, CO2, we on the rise.
Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB. Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB.
The three, I will forever rep it. You ain't gotta honor or obey it, just respect it. We did the unexpected, and that's what I protected. The city was misguided, so we had to redirect it and perfect it with precision. My decision to stay in the whole division and rising to the top ain't an option, cause it's a given. I told you we was about to blow from the very beginning. What more can I say about the team? We winning. I rep Division 3, CO2 till the death of me. Until you take the last breath of me. Until there's nothing left for me. Add 3 familiar to the recipe. You must be asking for disaster. That's what you call a catastrophe.
Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB. Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB.
And I would never turn my back on this. I chase my dreams, rip my team like an activist. Feeling like kings when they scream and they chant. Get out D3, man, you see how they react to it? We rock shows from fantasy to agora. Not only kings, but it's pharaohs here that stand before you. I thought I told you, but once again we taking over. And you ain't gotta like us, okay, nice to know ya. There ain't no options, cause winning is a necessity. Add on 3 fam, cause they a part of the recipe. 3 times harder than competition that's next to me. No need to ask around if you wanna know who the best would be.
Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB. Forever degree. The movement. CO2, 3MB.
All right, and we are back. We just had a decent little, we just had a decent little music break. We had some music from D3, Forever D3, Wolf with Champion, Doughboy with Walk Down, RMG, The Real Relationship. If y'all don't know about any of these artists, please feel free to look them up, because I believe that some of them are not from Chicago. But back into this interview, while during the music break, we had brought up a topic, and any of the viewers, y'all can go ahead and chime in on this. We was talking about this $400 million payout for streaming royalties for songwriters and publishers, and I wanted to bring this up because this platform here is for a lot of artists that's on the up and coming underground artists, hence the name Windy City Underground. So we wanted to put this information out there, and I wanted to ask everybody here today, what do they feel and what are their thoughts on this new ruling that they have a $400 million payout for streaming for songwriters and publishers. Fee, if you tackle that question first.
You know, I really I ain't really got too much to say about it, because I feel like it's something to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's something to it, like what?
Yeah, because it's like, I'm pretty sure the labels came up you know what I'm saying, of giving these people the money. So it's like, why is all of a sudden y'all giving up this money? Because y'all might. It seems like y'all got the rights to the songs. So it's like, what's making y'all all of a sudden say, "Oh man, we just gonna come up with," and then $400 million really ain't a lot of money when all these artists out here. It's a lot of artists. So how much they checks gonna be? What?
Well, it say that the copyright royalty, the board that I guess make up all these decisions, they did this because in the past with Spotify, Amazon, Music, YouTube, million. And that's according to the Mechanical Licensing Collective, and this was between the period of 2021 and 2022. It was that much or that amount of money was not paid to songwriters and to the artists and things. 1 year. In 1 year. That's why, again, and I don't know if I said this before, they are allowing them to backdate it to like I want to say 2012 or 2015 or something like that.
I think it's beneficial. Like we said, it depends on how much that breakdown is because it is so many people out there. But then at the same time, it still give those people a credit that they basically already should have had. So
yeah. Okay. What about you, Sean? You want to chime on this one, or you gonna leave that one out? I got a mic right there for you if you wanna. You ain't got to, man. I'm messing with you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But man, I think that's dope, and I wanted to bring that up because you are a published author, and I just wanted your views on that because in my aspect, and me and Sean was just talking about this in the break. That's kind of good to have because it is a lot of, first of all, it is a lot of underpaid artists. They out here working and performing, and they doing their shows, they promoting their music for free, ain't getting a dime out of it. But that's the exposure, and I know there's a million of artists out here that's in that bracket. So I feel like we need to get that word out. You know, why it's going on. Let them get a start on that beforehand.
And it's good that you put it out here too for everybody to like tune in and hear because a lot of people not privy to it, just like we didn't know until you said something. So.
Exactly.
That's the best thing.
That's why I brought it up. I had seen it. Actually, a friend of mine, a DJ. So because I used to do music back in the day, and I had a DJ buddy who used to find me paid gigs, like people throwing birthday parties that want some local talent or different little events going on where they paying artists to come perform. He used to find me all my little gigs, and he had sent me that in the email. And I'm, man, what's this $400 million payout? I'm thinking it's some grant, some type of government type thing. I'm thinking we about to get some money.
You had to look into it.
Yeah, I had to look into it, and it was about songwriters and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I need to get this information out. That's something that people need to know. So that's why I did that. But I wanted to go deeper into this interview before because it was after 4:00. Normally we would have a moment with Taj, but since we not here, we gonna get to know you a little bit more. You know what I mean? We already asked you all the questions about Zarria, the author. We want to know who Zarria the person is. So when you're not writing your books and you're not trying to, work on, things dealing with the books. I see you had a, what was it, conference or something you was involved in just recently. When you're not doing these type of things, what is it that, keep you sane or keep you inspired outside of writing and, doing your poetry?
My family. That's the number one thing that's important to me, besides doing those things. Is my family, my children, my partner, my family.
Okay, so how many kids do you have?
I got two.
You got two, boy or girl, or
boy and girl, and then I have a stepson. So
okay,
3.
Okay, and they keep you busy, huh?
Yep, they keep me on my toes for sure.
Okay,
keep me standing on business.
What's the ages of them, if you don't mind?
They're 4, and then I have a newborn. So he'll be 2 months on the 3rd.
Oh man, you just popped that one.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you.
Long road ahead, long road ahead.
That's what
These kids can wake up and look in the refrigerator and eat whatever they
I
want.
agree with that.
It wasn't like that coming up.
But it still depends on how you are as a parent. So what you allow right now, that's the switch right now. It's the parenting.
The mindset of the parenting now versus when we was coming up is two different mindsets.
Right. Yeah.
The mindsets of the parents now.
Right, we the millennials, right?
Yeah.
So
the mindsets
way
of the parents
different.
now, they're more so showering their kids with the money as opposed from the love. Not saying that they don't love them, but showering them with money to show them they love them.
Right.
And that's I kind of feel like that's the fault in the whole thing.
Y'all know, God say you can discipline your kids, right?
Yeah.
Man,
spare the rod, spoil the child. So I don't know if that's the word. For
you can't even breathe on these kids the wrong way in public. You going to jail.
That's today's mentality. The people of today and today's society. We got a little soft. I'm gonna just say that, man.
Yeah.
The world has gotten soft. I'm 35 years old. I remember a time before, this whole pandemic day and age. Because after the pandemic, this is a whole new world we living in. There's nothing the same from 2018, 2019 to now. Everything we used to do in 2018, 2019, and before, we cannot do or go around or go about life doing things that way. It's a whole new ball game they playing out here. But back to what I was saying, the parents, the differences in the parents is, back then our parents was more so guiding, and they wanted to set you up and put you in a better place. Depending on how they did it, because I'm on bad methods, but everybody wanted to make sure their kid go to college, you know what I mean, go to school, get good grades. Now you don't see a lot of parents urging their kids for college these days.
You think that was what? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Growing up, it was just if you make it out of high school, you decent. Like but college was just a.
You have more
if you
parents.
Go, you go. Like
you have more parents that's looking forward to them kids or their kids being successful and going to school and actually becoming something.
Oh yeah.
Now
I think it's still the same. It's just I wouldn't say that it's the household and how people are being brought up. It's the outside world itself that's not pushing for that or that's not putting it out there because people still want the best for their kids and pushing for it. But it's just the outside world and what they put into the front stream versus what's really happening right now.
So they not showing it. They're showing other stuff.
Right.
But it is still good people out there. And then go back to
what you're saying about showering and loving. It's not really to shower with love because they love their kids every day and they showing their kids that each and every day. But what's being portrayed and what the outside world is pushing for is that media push, that what you doing and where you at.
What you spending.
All that, right.
What your kids
that stuff
got on.
is not the important thing. That's not what we doing for our kids, but then I feel like that's what's being pushed out there from the outside world.
It sounds like we going back into slavery mode then of thinking. And that's why I say because when they brought the slaves over here, they people think that they controlled us by making us work. No, they controlled our mind first by putting that Bible in our hand, by misleading us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same thing now. It's like with social media, with everything on TV.
Social media
it's
definitely is a distraction. I agree with that.
Right, that's what I said. It depends on what the
But I kind of think
is.
now though, it really falls on us as adults and as parents and as black men especially because we supposed to lead even with the women. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really time for us really as black men to really, but it's so much just crazy and jealousy that be going on. Like, but we need to come together and just lead as men because everybody is just like out here just wilding. So it's like, the world just
like she said. It's all about the social media aspect. Once that social media got introduced to the world, it kind of corrupted or tainted the way we do a lot of things because now everybody not doing it out the generosity or not trying to be good out the generosity and out the kindness of their own heart. They doing it for extra curricular reasons. They want to gain these followers. They want to get this clout. They want to get this notoriety. They want to get next to Fee because they know Fee got what is the sports guy and they know he doing all this stuff and doing what, you know what I mean? Or they want to get next to Zarria because they know she got a book. So I'm gonna get next to her because she got a book and she doing it. You know what I mean? Everything it has a underlying motive behind it, and I think that's only from the social media aspect from it. It kind of miscombobulated or got everybody into what's the word I'm looking for? Intuition or
Kind of took us on a deep rail.
yeah, it took us on another ride. I can't think of the word for right now.
Definitely, but like I said, it go off what we do. So we still got the control, like you said. It's just a mentality that has to change. So if people stop focusing on what they trying to push and focus on the reality and focus on what we really want to think about and what we want, and I feel like right now we see that we see the separation, we see what's being forced, and then we see what people want to put out here and what people saying we need to focus on. So we seeing two different things. We really living in a time period of change. Everything changing every day.
It definitely
like you said,
is.
Ain't nothing the same.
Ain't nothing the same. Every day is a change. They just changed the price of the metro tickets.
Bread costs $4 a buck.
They say if you a SNAP recipient, you can get on for less. I just seen a poster.
Wait a minute, on what? On the red line or the metro?
On the metro. I just seen a poster.
Man, bread $4 a loaf.
Where you see that at? Send me that link. I ride the metro all the time.
It say that you could apply to it if you SNAP recipient.
Oh
so you
man,
can ride for less.
Okay, all those SNAP receivers, y'all can get on the metro for a reduced rate. Didn't know that. We found out everything we ain't know today.
I'm trying to tell you.
What else? What other topics we had on here before I go back into ask you about the elevators? So this is why I can wait for that. No, I'm bringing it up now. So y'all like Wendy's?
Wendy's. I did.
You did? You don't like Wendy's no more?
I haven't been eating it.
Yeah, I eat they chocolate frost. And they chili. They got a bun. That's it. That's the only thing I eat.
So Wendy's has been talking about having a plan to charge people extra for rush hour. You know how that one
negative.
They be real busy at Wendy's. They gonna charge extra for that.
Well, then if they charge people extra, one thing I can say, they need to hurry extra fast on the orders because they're the ones that's behind and we're the ones that's in the rush.
And they need to drop the prices.
I think they're trying to do that to kind of slow the time of rush hour. Mm-hmm. So if people know that they're gonna be charged during rush hour, they not gonna come
at that time.
Right.
I think though, y'all, and I think it's something else going on with the world, like
it definitely
because for real, bro, out of all these years, and this just McDonald's prices just skyrocket up like that. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't have no reason to even do that because y'all already had the clientele. Right. You know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden y'all just pop up and say, "Oh no, we about to make these." Come on, like I don't know what's going on.
It's a lot going on with everything, honestly.
Bread $4 a loaf. Milk $3 a gallon. Come on,
inflation is at all time.
Nah, bro, we past inflation. This something different. We
say this tax
for real.
This inflation.
That's another thing to go back to, like growing up and then right now. When we was growing up, it was like inflation has, like what you said, we're really at an all-time high with inflation right now. And go back to what you said, it's so much that's going on right now, and that's what the thing is too. That they try to push, the outside world try to push for us to focus on other stuff. Yep. But in reality, it's so much more for us to worry about versus Wendy's or versus what you putting your kid on for school. It's a real life war going on way across seas. Yeah, that still done been going on for 100-some days. Like, and then our people dying every day. It's a lot going on at one time, like literally.
Yes, it is, and it's really a sad thing to know that all of this stuff is still going on.
Yeah,
but it's like, what can you do about it? You know what I mean? You only can try to be the best self that you can be and lead by example like you do for your kids and whatnot.
In a minute, ain't nobody gonna be eating nowhere out, man. Because if you go down now, you come back now. They already putting a person tip in your bill.
The gratuity is higher now. The gratuity is included in a lot of places.
I know
not even that. The taxes on top of gratuity. The taxes itself. You think about ordering out. Ordering some DoorDash after taxes, you be like, shit, I think I'm just cooked.
Oh my life.
It used to be a time, and I was just talking about this with one of my friends. Let's say all three of us go out and we go have something to eat. Our bill back in the day, a couple years ago, 10 years ago, the bill probably would be $150 between us three. Now you go out, it's about $250, $300.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
More than that.
I was just saying with some more taxes.
Three of us.
And that's the thing that I say too. Everything costs so much nowadays. Everything it's a tax on everything. It's a tax on the tax. So everything that we get in, like they used to, like I don't know if y'all see the memes about the groceries. They say back in the day, shit, out of 15, 20 groceries, those could fit in the trunk. Now you put 15, 20 groceries in the back
one
seat.
bag.
Put it in the back seat. Those are things like literally, nothing is the same. Nothing.
I hate to see if they ever cut Link off. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well,
That would be a tragedy.
They're not gonna do that because it's too many.
And then see, that's the crazy part because they was pushing for it. Some people was pushing for it. We almost got to that point. It was finna be a shutdown, but look at how much it was gonna impact the world. They know that.
They knew with the introduction of Link and the governmental assistance into these low income homes and to these women without without a father or a male figure to help support. They knew that given these different devices and these different opportunities, I'm gonna call it, to these women, and aids to these women was gonna separate and keep the family separated. So if they knew that was gonna do that then, why would they take away that now? Because that's how they making their money off breaking up family homes. And we know this personally with some of our friends and stuff that we know. But that's their thing, to keep the families separated and keep them.
Shout out to the real women, because this women is. Shout out to the real women who don't put their baby daddies on child support.
Man. And I used to say that too, but now that I'm a person on child support and I done went through it and I've seen it happen, sometimes it be the government. Like you might fill out for a Link. She might be filling out for Link and WIC and whatever for her baby.
Look,
and the lady at the office gonna tell her to put the baby on.
Right,
put the baby on
not
child
even
support.
that though. Without even trying to, she doesn't even have to. It doesn't even have to be a choice. But because she wants that aid or needs that aid, like he said, it's the push. They basically saying, if you need this assistance, then we need somebody to pay for it.
Right, but I'm saying though, I went through that right. You know, my baby mama told them she ain't know her baby daddy.
Yeah,
and they still gave it to her.
A lot of people say that.
They do say that.
Right.
They do.
And I go with that honestly because it's so sad that they want to push for that when honestly this is something that should be given to us because they know the struggles within the world. Shouldn't nobody have to pay for it because honestly we paying for it every day. Every day is a struggle for everybody, every family, even the ones that are not a part of these aids. Everybody needs something to get by because after you paying rent, after you taking care of your children, after you doing all these things, somebody everywhere needs help.
I think now, y'all, as I'm older, I think I'd rather I switch my Link out for health insurance.
You supposed to get Link
because as you get older, I care more about my health than anything else.
You're supposed to get the state health coverage when you apply for that, though. It's supposed to be offered to you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might want
to. Yeah, because I just went to.
You filled out something wrong, then, brother?
No, I forgot my ID. They came back with the paper talking about some. Well, your insurance don't cover this. I thought I had Obamacare. Obama had been in office 10 years.
You might want to go back and.
I was just saying that go into you gotta look into what your coverage is too. That's the thing too. That nowadays we gotta know everything that what's offered to us and what we have for real because it's important.
I sure brought up Obamacare. Like look at me crazy. Obama ain't been in the office in 10 years. Obamacare go.
Don't get no what they got now. It's Blue Cross Blue Shield, County Care. That's what you probably
right. That's right.
County Care.
Yeah, because I was born in the county. Shout out to all them county babies.
Shout out to them county babies.
Well, the old county too, not the new county. The old county. I got to write a story out because I was born in the old county and the new county saved my life when I got shot.
So you a county baby of both counties?
Yeah, because I got to write a book about this life.
Story about the county.
Yeah, we gonna write a book about this life. I'm for real. I got some 50 Cent stories. All these people out here living with these rats. So my mama, man.
I want to cut you off. I want to ask this question. I was kind of saving. I was going to ask it earlier. And I asked him, I asked Sean when he was here last week, are there any songs that he got that's dedicated to you? So now I'm going to give you the same question and ask, are there any poems in here? Are there any poems in this book that was inspired by Sean? It could be a good poem or a bad one.
I think it's one in there.
It's one.
I think it's one in
it's
there.
Only, you got one. You got one out there.
This is back then, so we're not talking about right now. So
Okay.
It's probably one in there that was written about him. But I will say that he is in my new book. So y'all gotta stay tuned for that. But I will give a shout out to him because, you know, before this became, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about your question. I knew you would ask me that. So it's funny. Because thinking about this book, and it's so amazing that we got back together because, you know, we went through
Y'all
a
was broke up during that book?
No. Not, well, yeah, through the publishing.
We know.
Through the publishing of this book.
Through the publishing of the
we
book,
wasn't
y'all had a
together.
little time apart.
Right.
Okay.
But in the writing of this book, we was. So what's so funny is before it became this, and where I could hold it in my hand, it was just pages. And after I put it on the pages, I had it like it was like everywhere. It wasn't in sections. It wasn't like nowhere near what it is right now. So during that time when it was just pages, we was at my auntie house on my auntie couch, and I had showed him my work. I had it like in a folder, and I showed him. I'm like, I wanna be a writer. This is my book. I just ain't got it together. And so it's amazing, you know, that he with me now. And he see like I did it. Yeah. So it make me feel good, and I know it make him feel good too to see that I, you know, put myself out there.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Y'all inspiring each other. That's black love at its best, man. That's what I want to see.
For real.
Hey, I want to be the
Black
first.
power.
I'm probably not the first to say, but if I am, y'all going places.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all are going somewhere.
For sure.
And I can
Just
see
don't
it in
do
the
them
both
like
of y'all.
Remy did Papoose,
Man,
though. Don't do them like Remy did Papoose.
Oh no.
And you don't try to, you know, Jeezy her. You know, young Jeezy her, and sending the papers after the honeymoon, all right, after the vacation.
Got a hood black.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
definitely, I love that for us because, you know, you need somebody like that in your life.
If there was one person that you would say this book was for, not a real person, but just an idea of a person, if you can, what would that, or who would that person be, or what would that person look like? What type of person would that be, if you can?
I would say me. It's really to me because I put it out there to other people so that they can know, you know, that everything is possible to overcome and that it's possible for you to reach your dreams. That, you know, I made it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you are the inspiration to the story, okay? Okay, well, likewise, it should be that way, right? It lived through hell. It can't. I mean, it can't be there too many other people other than yourself or someone close to you, who you inspired from.
I got a question. What was your biggest obstacle leading up to you writing this book?
People. The biggest obstacle was definitely people. You know, I talk a lot about challenges that me and my mom faced. So that was like a big one to me because I didn't know how she was going to take it. I didn't know how other people would take it. And then when it came out, some people probably thought that they knew something and they didn't know what they was talking about. So really just people. Because, like, at the end of the day, this wasn't written for nobody but myself. Going back to it. I wrote this for myself. This was my feelings. This was how I felt. This was, you know, this is what I went through. So at the end of the day, all my feelings is mine. All my stories is mine. Everything is for me. It's for me. Just like what's for you is for you. So at the end of the day, you know, I had to go past those people.
That's why she loved my homie. That's why she loved my homie. Because he got it. Baby, don't think about them people. We got this. You feel me?
And that's knowing, like, you know, you live for yourself. And you come to know that, like, a lot of people, they want you to live for them. They don't want you to say this. They don't want you to do that. But when you living for yourself, you got to do what's for you.
You got to do what's for you. I say that all the time.
So me living through hell, me putting my feelings out there, it got me here.
Yep. And that's the whole story of it. You got to live through your hell to get where you're trying to go.
You got to live through hell to get to heaven.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We living through that.
We are, aren't we, man? I can't help but every
if I
time
get another bill in them,
I feel some kind of way. Like I feel like I ain't even read the book, but looking at it just makes me want to pick it up and just.
I read like 4-5 poems.
I'm gonna have to go on and get me a copy. That's what I'm just gonna have to do. Add this to my collection. I'm trying to build my library of books.
Yeah, put it right on the shelf.
Not them e-books and them books. I'm talking about real books
real book, yeah.
and a real shelf. I got like 5-6 books
Some
at the
you can
crib right now.
visualize.
Yeah.
I didn't read all of them. I'm
Right.
2 of them out the bunch. I haven't read, but
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't read a book since since 2013.
you lucky.
Yeah, you know I was locked up, bro. And I see
Yeah.
Man, we gotta get you reading the book, man. We got somebody. Hey, if
No, a
one
lot
out,
of people haven't read in a while though, for real.
I swear to God,
you
boy.
reading them articles on the sports.
No. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I get on YouTube. Whoa.
Listen to somebody, not for real.
And then now with the book thing too, is like I had to, but they got it so easy. But now you ain't the audio with like
The audio books. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's like
Oh, and my ebook is available. So
see what I'm saying?
It's just an ebook. So
Okay.
it is available. That's something else that I want to be in the process of doing though. I definitely want my voice to be what people
I was just
hear.
gonna ask if you
I
do an
don't
audio
want
book,
nobody
what voice?
to read for me. I definitely want to be my own voice so people can hear me and hear me well and know my real feelings. Because I'm pretty sure when I read, y'all was feeling it.
Definitely.
So it's better if it comes from the person,
Bringing up some old feelings and stuff when you was reading it or whatnot.
yeah. Old relationship.
No, not an old relationship. Just being relatable, man. I was telling. Yeah. I was telling my girl this morning, like everything, that I refer to or that I'm speaking on does not result or revert back to a relationship. It could be a friendship or some type of other setting. And we was classmates. We was work. You know what I mean? Everything ain't about females. First of all, I'm somebody that got a lot of females in the family. So when I'm talking about different situations and stuff that I've been through, 9 times out of 10, it was dealing with a female, not that a female I was sleeping with or not a female I was talking to, but just a female in general. I don't have too many situations that people can relate to, you for being here. We gonna end the show a little early today,
Thank you,
like
guys.
last week, because I got my little one here, and we gotta go and get some things done. But it was a pleasure having you, and I look forward to you finishing your book and coming back on here, and we talking about that book.
yes, Break Interpretation, because it's coming. So thank you guys for having me. And again, everybody, you can go on Amazon or go directly to livethroughhell.com and find my book. And yeah, stay tuned because this is the first of many, like we said. So Live Through Hell, I am Freedom Voice Poetry.
And again, can you tell them where they can follow you and find? Or you told them where to find the book, or you just tell them where you can your social media.
Yeah, so you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Freedom Voice Poetry. That is me. I am Freedom Voice. So yeah, you can go ahead and dive in and get to know me a little bit more.
Speaking of the dive in, we're gonna have to schedule you.
Oh my mama!
The dive in.
The dive in.
With
that dive in though, we get that. We dive in though.
We talk about any and everything.
Yeah, we dive in that.
We talk about childhood traumas, any and everything.
Yeah, we talk about it all.
And we're long overdue for an episode. We was just saying we got to get together and try to get. And we was talking about having you on there because you're an author, and that's something different. We haven't interviewed an author. We didn't have different artists and different other people come and get interviewed. We had Boss Lady on there get interviewed. Did we do Tony Schofield? Oh no,
that was just the radio show.
Okay, so that was just this, but we got like 6 or 7 episodes on Spotify. If y'all ain't, check this out. It's The Dive In, and it's in with 2 N's in it, like a hotel or something. Like the Holiday Inn. You feel me? Because it's a place that you want to come to, and feel safe and feel comfortable. So that's what our podcast offers. But again, like I said, y'all can check that out on Spotify. The Dive In with 2 N's on the end of that. And again, man, it was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you,
I
guys.
feel like family when y'all come
Look,
through.
we
Like,
It is family.
Yes.
On my soul.
Fee, you got anything to lead the people with, man?
Yeah, we gonna end it short. I ain't really got nothing too much to say. You know, I just people mind your business.
Right.
Everybody just that's my note, man. If everybody just mind their business, man, the world.
Stand on your business.
I swear to God.
I got a question. I got a question. Before we go, I got a question for everybody in the room and any listeners that's tuning in right now. And this is the big question. It's a big what would you do type thing, right? If you received a check for $750K, just out the blue, you received it, right? Would you quit your job or keep your job? And that's the question.
It all
Keep
depends
my
on.
job.
It all depends on what job it is. That's just. It all depends on what job it is. 'Cause
So what job would you keep and what job would you quit?
if I was like a guy who was making $70K or 70 to 100.
But just because when you get some money like that, you know, you don't want nobody to notice no changes. So you don't want to move too quick. I feel like that's the best thing. And you know, this day and age, anything can happen that you could lose your job. So shit, just wait.
I feel like I'm gonna keep my job too, cause I'm gonna take that money, I'm gonna invest, I'm gonna put some up.
Take care of your people,
feel
doing
me?
a little thing.
And I'm
I ain't take care.
Still keep some money coming in.
I ain't
that
take
way
care.
you ain't losing too much.
Yeah, it could go. Go ahead. Oh, you want to chime in on that? You can pick it up.
You said 750,000.
$750,000.
$750,000. Yes, I'm quitting my job.
You quitting your job?
Yes, I am. If I just get a random check for $750,000,
Yes.
or if it's even a lotto, I win it for $1 million. They take their taxes out. I get $750. The first thing I'm doing is I'm going to get some box trucks.
Okay. That's the plan right there.
That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm going to get some box trucks.
But this is why I say I'm gonna keep mine, cause I was thinking the same thing. Get some box trucks lit going on. Get my t-shirt brand, my clothing brand off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But while I'm doing all that, I want to keep going to work and keep that money coming in, cause all of that stuff is gonna take time to build and get off the ground. So when I get all that set up and I got them checks rolling in that could replace that job I had, then I'ma quit.
Just think about it like this, though. Okay. With 750,000, bam, you go buy you some box trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Then you put 100,000 into, let's say, annuities, right? A lot of people don't know what annuities is. Annuities is basically insurance,
Right.
that you can withdraw from
I know what those is.
every year.
I used to sell insurance.
So if depending on how much you invest, you can go in within a year. You can take that with $100,000. You will most definitely capitalize on your money.
Yes, you will.
If you invest $100,000 into annuities, you will at least come out with $1 million or more.
Yes, you will.
So
even if you put it into a stock market like an ETF dividend fund, where you could put in, let's say you take, like you said, $100K in there, you gonna start getting back residual checks of your interest, and you could keep that or put that right back in, and your money will never go nowhere.
And
So
that's why I would quit, because I feel like the conversation y'all was having earlier with the parenting thing and how the mindsets. I feel like our mindset now is like we don't want to work for nobody. So we want to be our own bosses now. Like we're not trying to do that. So the moment that I get, because God ain't finna put
That's why I say I'm gonna stay, because they go into like the time frame and when you go be ready, so you never know.
True that.
So
Yeah, true that.
you know,
it ain't a
That's
bad idea.
how I feel. I'm gonna
That's
stick
not a
around
bad
because
idea.
it's gonna take me some time
Yeah.
to get all of that
and
stuff
that way
rolling
too,
the way I want.
too, you keep your name good. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to move too fast. That's why I said go off your movement, so that way you stay good with people. You stay good with that company. Because
With the job,
what if you come back and you take a part of their company?
True. Yeah.
Or what if something happened and you lose it all and now you gotta go back?
But I feel like at that point, that's a good opportunity too for you to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Maybe it's meant for you to go somewhere else now.
Yeah. But no, man, I had to ask that. I had our lovely producer Mariah had that question.
750,000. My job can kiss my.
But yes, man. Man, again, I want to thank y'all for being here, man. For those that couldn't be here, Takfi, Mariah, who I'm missing, Dizzle in the middle. You know, y'all couldn't be here today, but you know, y'all got to go check out her book. Y'all got to go get her book.
Get your copy now.
Man, with that being said, man, this is Lero De Niro. It's your boy
Fee baby.
And y'all know we got
Zarria Alexander in the building.
Man, be looking out for her. Maybe one day she might produce her own movie.
Yes.
Or produce mine.
She gonna write it or something. Look, we need to. Weather is about to get up to about 70 degrees, and y'all know in Chicago people like to act crazy. So man, just stay prayed up, stay safe, stay dangerous at that same time if you out here moving like that. But you know, we're gonna leave it to y'all, let y'all have it, and we're gonna see y'all next week, baby.
Howdy 5-5.
And though I never met your father, I see a lot of his ways in your stride. I mean, you got that talk it like I walk it kind of attitude. You know, it's real good that he gave you pride. Every son should be proud of his father. And I look at my little one, and I want the same for mine. That's why when I look up at you, I see what he can go through when a father don't take the time.
Claiming you're the best don't make you the winner. Hell, everybody's cold in the middle of the winter. Like different cars embark on the same route. When everybody